I'm gonna go do nothing.
See you later.
Good afternoon, guys.
We have had the day from heck.
Yep, it's true. I finished my dissertation. That is a plus. But I stayed up all night. I've been up for, I don't even know how long. I've been up since yesterday 7 or 8 a.m. Right now I'm shaking so bad. I'm so tired. And I haven't eaten in 24 hours because I've just not had the appetite. So I need to eat some food and get some sleep. But yes, I finished my dissertation. I submitted it a minute ago, but like Sam said, we've had the day from hell. And I didn't finish actually writing my dissertation until about 12:30, I'd say. Was it?
Not even 1:30. It was like 1:30 maybe. And can I just point out the blooming state of this place?
Yeah, need to clean it.
Crazy. But yeah, Michaela, like, it's 1:30 or something. And what happened was, I had to order her a taxi because we realised, like, we are not going to be able to get there, like, anytime soon. So I booked a taxi for, when was it, 2:15? 2:15 I booked a taxi for. And then it got to 2:15 and Michaela was like, I'm not ready. I have to format this. And I was like, what? So we were in the car on the way there, in the taxi. And we were just, like, tinkering about with this thing. And then finally we get there and I'm like, okay, well, I'll pay the fare and all that. And we ran up to the library. And then as we were in the library, we were still fixing Michaela's dissertation because, like, page numbers and formatting and just everything. And then the university emails broke. So Michaela, like, another thing on top of all these other things. And then I was like, okay, well, here's what we'll do. We'll split up. You can be in charge of the emails. I'll be in charge of the printing. And then what happened was Michaela didn't know how to do the printing. So
I basically printed it all double-sided by mistake, and it was supposed to be single-sided, and then everything buggered up, and then the computer kicked me off the computer because someone else had booked it. I logged onto another computer, the email didn't work. I then logged off that one, went to another one, it wouldn't let me log on, and all this kind of stuff.
A lot of calamity.
And in the end, Sam, I love Sam, he went to bind one of my dissertations because I had to hand in 2 copies.
Sorry, can I just point out? The binding room, the reprographics, is the other side of campus. We had, what, 10 minutes to spare, 5 minutes to spare, something like that.
He ran there.
I have shin splints. And I had to run. And oh my gosh, the pain. But I was like, you know what, I've got to do this for Michaela. But for some reason, like, you were supposed to print out like 2 dissertations.
Yeah.
And it only printed out half of one.
No, it printed out one and then half of the other one.
Yeah, that's
So I had
it,
a whole one. And what happened was he went to the reprographics to get the one binded, and then I went to the office to just say, look, he's going to be here in a second. I can't for some reason print the last 10 pages or the last 20 pages.
Like the email was just broke and the printers were like,
everything was against us. So
When I was at reprographics, like, well, as I was running to reprographics, I was kind of like, oh, you know what would be so good if I could just scan the rest of these dissertations. Wait a second, photocopier. And then I got to the reprographics, and it turns out it was the guy who'd, like, done my dissertation, and I had got, like, a rapport with this man. He was a lovely chappy. And, like, I was just like, do you have a photocopy? Can you do this for me? He was like, yeah, of course we can. We're reprographics. I was like, yes!
Yeah.
So he, like, copied the rest, bound it, and then I ran over to Michaela's faculty.
3 minutes to spare.
3 minutes to spare. The guy at the reprographics, by the way, he said that was probably the latest they've ever had one. Except for this other guy, but this other guy had a motorbike.
And he drove from campus.
Yeah, so come on, like, I managed to run with blimmin' shin splints and then walk back from campus, and I'm still standing now. I am a god among men.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I managed to be one of the last people to submit a dissertation. That's kind of bad.
Michaela of all people. Like,
yeah, me of all people. But I have so many excuses. I could list them all right now, but I'm not going to. But there's just so many things that went wrong with my dissertation, and I won't be surprised if I get a bad grade for it. And if I do, I did my best at the end of the day. And I'm not going to lie, I'm actually pretty happy with most of the chapters. But there's just a couple of bits and a couple of chapters that I'm not too happy about. And also, I kind of am 400 words under the minimum word count. So the minimum was 9,000 words, but I only got, I think, 8,600 words or something. So yeah, I'm like 400 words under the actual minimum word count. So I'm really hoping that my supervisor thinks, oh, that must have been an error. She must have typed 8,600 and whatever instead of 9,000, or he might read it and think, well, actually she's got everything she needs to have in there, and actually mark my dissertation on what I have and not what I don't have. So yeah, I think I tried my best. I tried padding it out. I tried everything I could, and at the end of the day, that's all I could do. I have been working my butt off for the last however many weeks on this, and before that I've been working on it as well. It's just in the last couple of weeks that I've actually been, you know, trying every single day and night and evening and day.
I am amazed. Like, I went to work at 3 in the morning, came back, Michaela had practically doubled what she had done. And I read it and I was like, this is better than anything I could have done in like 3 weeks. And she had done it in the space of a night.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure the stuff that I wrote after that though was okay, but never mind, it's done now, it's in. I can now go and sleep and actually chill out for a week or so before I actually have to start my final 2 assignments of the year.
I don't.
So that should be fun, yeah.
I have an assignment due tomorrow and I've had to hold it off because of this certain lass.
Blame it on me.
Oh, and I've just put up the clock as well.
Yay.
We can finally listen to time again because things and words and stuff. Michaela wasn't a fan of time. She was kind of racing against it and trying to beat it in the face while she was doing this dissertation, but it's back.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm pretty delirious. I think Michaela is as well. My shin's bleeding hurt.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this is normal, but where I haven't slept since like 7 o'clock AM yesterday, and where I haven't eaten in like 24 hours, I feel achy all over. My arm right now is hurting so much, and usually it doesn't. On the way home from uni, when I was walking, I literally couldn't take many steps before my legs were hurting. Oh, and I've lost like 7 pounds as well.
Yeah.
There's just so much. Oh, vanilla ice cream. We just got this on the way home. I'm gonna eat that in a minute. The whole tub. But yeah. Oh, seriously, I just feel like rubbish now. I'm so glad it's over. Even if I did have 400 words to write, it's fine. So yeah, I'm now gonna just chill out and go to sleep and probably sleep most of the night away or the day away, and then wake up at a stupid time in the night because I've slept the day away. But yeah, I'm gonna go do nothing.
Woo! Okay guys, it has been 4 hours since we last chatted. Michaela has since had like a really nice nap, and I wanted to as well. Trouble is, YouTube is a thing, and as much as we love doing it, it can be so time consuming sometimes. I have just spent the past 4 hours trying to get yesterday's vlog up, and it just was not processing. And that's the very first time I have ever had an issue like that. I see like all these daily vloggers like Daily Bumps and Ellie and Jared like complaining about it like on Twitter, and I'm just like, I have never experienced that. I don't know what they're talking about. And then boom, it hits me when I have a deadline to write and I'm absolutely shattered and need a quick nap, and it's just like the most inopportune time ever, which is annoying. And Michaela has since come back down, and I don't even know what we're gonna do. To be honest, I might be going upstairs for a very quick nap. Either that or, and I know I said I wasn't ever gonna do it, but I got Michaela an emergency energy drink yesterday to keep her awake, just in case. And she didn't use it because I think energy drinks make her sick now. But I may be having a swig because I do not think I'm going to get this deadline done. And I completely admire Michaela for being able to stay up the amount of time that she did, but I simply cannot do it. Like, right now, I just... not thinking straight, but I definitely have to get this assignment done for tomorrow. Alrighty then, I have finally finished. It is midnight, practically. Actually, it's midnight on the dot. Crikey, that's quite good. I am knackered. I did actually fall asleep whilst writing, and I have absolutely no idea what I just wrote. It's probably one of the worst things I think I've ever written at university. But anyway, Michaela is upstairs She is not sleeping. I think she's just chilling out. Apparently she's ordered some food, like takeaway, at midnight, which is pretty awesome, and hopefully I won't fall asleep on it. But I don't know if she has. She might just be teasing me, and then I'll be like, oh gosh, there's no food, and I'm actually quite hungry. But yeah, either way, I am going to go to bed. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow. Anyway, Michaela is gonna crack on with her dissertation, and I have actually brought like a throwdown and things, and like basically I'm gonna throw myself down on this sofa tonight, and I'm gonna keep Michaela company as she does her dissertation, because she is feeling very lonely down here, and she is having difficulty, or has had difficulty working with it. So I am going to be